codings. So in order to understand like now to in a simplest manner, we are going to define like tools for the subagent here. So two simple tools we have defined it. Tools are nothing but guys, it's simply a function, guys. Function which is getting the argument and it is going to return a value, right? So it is going to return a value and it is going to getting an argument as an input. So basically, this code of line include like two different tools. One is to say hello, and another one is to say goodbye. So two different functions, which represents the two different tools. So say hello tool is going to return the greeting, and also the say goodbye. It is going to return the farewell. It's going to print this message like farewell message, which means return like goodbye, have a great day. So this message this uh, these functions are going to print. And basically, these tools would be like more helpful for specialized agents like greeting agent or farewell agent. Okay, so we are going to interpret like line by line. So from typing, okay, import optional. So this indicates like whether if the tool is going to get the argument, whether it can consist of like name argument or it's simply or none also. So for both the cases, it will work. Without the argument also, the tool will work. In order to support that, we are going to import like no optional or type. And in the say hello, it is going to describe when the user is passing the name and it is going to print along with the name, hello name, and it is going to print the message with the name, right? So the caller is going to provide a name string for the personalized greeting. So if he wants like personalized greeting, then he can provide a name. So this condition is going to work for the personalized greeting. And if the caller doesn't provide any name, so it's going to display like no default greeting here. So this greeting is going to return by the particular tool. So docstring, it's one of the important document purpose where like no it is going to showcase like no arguments and also the return type so the human can understand the intended behavior. If he wanted to introspect like no ADK tool, this docstring will provide some information about this tool. So during debugging and all these aspects. So next one is the say goodbye. So it doesn't have any function at all, any argument at all. So it is going to print like simply a farewell message, say goodbye call when it is called. Okay, so it is going to goodbye, have a great day, only simple message, which means it is so symmetry with the greeting. It is useful at a conversation close, and it is going to print the line for the traceability also. So when these tools will executed, so when it is having some function call, right? um, So when the ADK decide to do this tool calling, then the model decides to call a tool, okay, as a function, and it is going to return the result back to the model as a part of the event stream. So when I execute this statement, you see here, I'm just executing the statement. You can see the clear output. So this is what the print message directly printing it out. And so when for the first function call, it is testing with some name, and it is going to access this tool successfully, and it is going to return the statement. And second, without a name, I'm just accessing my tool, and it is also returning without any name. So third type is name is equal to none means nothing. I'm also specifying without passing any name, and it is also returning my message. So my tool is successfully executing right now. So in order to access these tools, next I'm going to define an agent. So what is my agent? I do have like two agent. One is the greeting agent, another one is the farewell agent, right? So greeting agent handles the hello type instruction and farewell agent handles the bye type instructions. Okay, these agents each have exactly one job and one tool, following the principles of agent specialization and model agent design. Basically, you want to understand like why do we need to create like sub agents. So sub agents are especially it is being given a single responsibility for each agent, which means one central manager would be there, which means one manager agent, and that can delegate the task to the right sub agent. Okay, so this increases the control, reliability, and safety. So you avoid mixing the greeting, weather, conversation analysis, or etc. So weather agent is separate, greeting agents are separate. So are you getting it actually? So these are all managed by the one manager agent. into a one single model. So this code actually sets up the two such specialized subagents. So let us decode this part, okay? So you see here, basically now what we are doing it here, we are going to create like new ADK agent object. So what is my ADK agent object? Like greeting agent. So where I'm just going to make use of like my Gemini 2.0 flash model, because this is the cheap, fast and perfect for all small task greetings. And it has like no internal name called a greeting agent, right? I'm giving like instruction, so instruction are general human readable. No, this instruction is this specific prompt description for my agent. So it is going to instruct my model to or act as a role as a greeting agent, and the it has to do only this task to provide a friendly greeting to the user. So use the say hello tool. So it needs to, this agent has to use only the say hello tool. So which I've been specified here. So my this prompt is instructing my model to use this tool to generate the greeting. If the user provides their name, make sure to pass it to the tool. And also do not engage in any other conversation or task. So I'm also restricting my model C. My model is, though it is capable of responding with the many abilities, but I'm just restricting my model to behave only as a greeting agent right now, right? And also no, my description is to understand by for delegation. It is crucial for delegation for human and readable text, or it can be used for like documentation or for the other agents. So it is going to handle like no simple greetings and says hello to, used by the hello tool. Finally, I'm printing the result from the ADK agents. So it cannot answer right now the weather questions. It cannot able to answer like no general knowledge questions. It cannot apology for unrelated topics. So it must only performs like greeting. So it must always call the tool like no the say hello according to this instruction. So this description is also quite important, okay? Because it is a delegate, it is for the delegation system. Because the router or the manager agent can make use of the description to choose the correct agent actually. See, we do have like centralized manager agent. This centralized manager agent can detect this particular tool, choose the tool only through the description. So the ADK uses this intelligent task through this delegation only. So it is so important actually. And next one is the farewell agent. I'm creating like another ADK agent called farewell agent. So it is also used as a fast, cheap, and simple since it is saying goodbye message. So you are just allowing this tool, this model to actually access this farewell agent to provide a polite goodbye message. And my model has to say goodbye, use the goodbye tool actually. So whenever you're using this agent has to use only this tool, and when the user indicates that they are leaving or ending the conversation, especially like during the conversation, when the user is indicating or leaving the ending conversation, my farewell agent will say goodbye or thank you like this. So especially goodbye right now. And it is instructing do not perform any other actions. This is what is my instruction I'm just giving to my this one. So next to see, I'm also providing this description, which is the delegation message may be used by the manager agents or other routers. So this agent is not meant for greeting or cannot answer any weathers, cannot carry on any other conversation. Do you understand? So right now you can able to catch it up. So whenever we are using the chat GPT, if you say thank you, which means we are concluding the conversation, this chat GPT will also respond with you thank you, bye, and all the ending conversation. These are all done by the manager agents.